Welcome to G-Ball Vision, everyone. I hope you are having a fantastic day today. We have a nice little unboxing to get into, and what we're unboxing, we are going to be installing. So we have the brand spanking new EMP EDC Nimble T, the Tanto variant, and this is the version 2. These dropped over the weekend, and it is an outstanding knife. I believe these are still available upon recording this video. If you like what you see, they're about $299.99, I believe, so $300, and you can get yourself a version 2 Nimble T, and they are phenomenal, guys. LMAX, they have speed hole versions, honeycomb. Excellent EDC knife, and a phenomenal fifth pocket knife or secondary. Absolutely loving this thing. So let's get into our unboxing. We got a pretty big mailer here, but the item that we are after is pretty small. So let's get in here. And that should be it. So, what we have, guys and gals, is a Civivi branded titanium pocket clip, which these are a very popular item amongst Civivis and Sencuts, and they also fit some CJRBs, and I ain't dicking with that. So we got some screws, and we got our milled clip. So they fit Civivis and CJRBs and Sencuts, and they fit some other various manufacturers as well. It's a standard 2-bolt system on a stack. And now there are some knives that have a smaller gap or a larger gap in between. So these will not fit every knife with a stack, but they will fit a lot of knives that do have this double stack. So you might be asking, what is this going on? And if you're not, doesn't matter. I like this knife so much that I decided to order a tie pocket clip and throw it on here. I thought it would just clean it up just a touch more. The vision from Civivi is absolutely phenomenal. Not just because of the lock. The lock is awesome as well. Very reminiscent of the Shark lock. You know, as far as a production lock that people are used to, the Shark lock is very similar. Now, I believe the Snex lock, the lock designed by Snex, the Super lock, was done before the Shark lock, which we talked about a little bit in the unboxing of this guy. The Super lock, I believe, was done on some customs, and then Demco put out the 20.5s with the Shark lock, which is very similar. And then We Knives did a production vision with the Super lock, and now Civivi has their own Snex Super lock. And guys, I love this thing. Nitro V, coated. You can get it uncoated. Not if you want micarta, though, at least as of the initial models. So I went with the black micarta, black blade, black hardware, black everything, basically. And it looks great. It feels awesome in hand. Now, we're going to do an in-depth overview of this guy coming up. So so I don't want to get too crazy. This is basically just an unboxing. And did they do T8? They certainly didn't. Guess I can't be too surprised. I thought Civivi got on the T8 train. I guess maybe they didn't. Not quite up there with Migaron or some of these other companies that have started doing the T8s all the way around, which is great. But Civivi, yet again, semi-disappointing. But that is neither here nor there. So it's going to look a lot cleaner, but it's going to look a little different. Now, I'm hoping this works and goes smoothly because we might need two longer ones. Because like I said, not every two screw system, even on some of Civivi's own knives. Now, I don't think this little one's going to work, but we'll try it. Wow, I think it might work. No kidding. So I plan on possibly doing a comparison and a breakdown of the Super Lock and the Demco Shark Lock. Let me know down in the comments or somewhere at some point if that's something you're interested in seeing, because I'm pretty interested in seeing what the differences are, how much difference, because they are very, very similar. But there's got to be some minute differences or major differences. I'm not sure. At least some minor differences, but they act very, very similar. Uh, Very, very good, though. Very strong. Being up on the spine here, on the very back end of the tang, locking in there, makes this just ultra, ultra strong. There is literally no movement whatsoever, and that's from factory. I've not taken this apart or anything like that. The only thing I have done is I dropped about a half drop of oil on each side of the pivot, and that is all I have done. And this thing is ergonomic, very comfortable, very aesthetically pleasing. I think the changes that they made to this knife going from Wii to Civivi were huge. The thumb studs, the lock not coming out now because they do have a stop here to prevent that from popping out, which I think was a good move. And then they went with a side mounted clip instead of the spine mounted clip. I think that was a great idea as well. And I think that titanium clip is going to work phenomenal. I'm going to try it here and see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Great retention. Aesthetically beautiful. That looks 100 times better than that clip there. Just my opinion. Now, you know, taking a $70 knife, which with the discount at White Mountain Knives using GBALL10, I got this for. I basically took the money I saved on the knife and I threw it onto a pocket clip. Now, is it worth it to do this? Uh, it depends on how much you like the knife. I would say if you really like the Civivi knife or this knife, for instance, they do a stonewashed or satin style, and then they do this PVD black wash also. It matches perfectly the clip with the blade. So for the couple bucks, I think it is definitely a good upgrade. It looks cleaner, works just as well, lightens up the knife just a touch, but still works great, looks even better. And that will do it for this one. Like I said, look out for the full overview of this guy coming up. Hit the thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button down below the video or on the G-Ball logo coming in the center of your screen. I will throw up 2 new videos. Definitely recommend going and checking out this one. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you on the next one.